All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. My name is Kimana. We just finished transferring everything to the computer, and now we are going to put everything into Vegas and slowly get to editing it. But right now I'm very hungry, so I am cooking. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's a lot for me to do this morning. I woke up an hour early, so there's that. I'm gonna put everything into Vegas, and then I'm going to finish cooking, because I am cooking, so. Oh, it's almost an hour long. That's not great. We are cooking. We have a whole ton of seasonings out here. There's one more that I'm going to get, but I'm gonna wait a moment for that. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and cook. All right. We are done editing the vlog, and it is actively rendering. We're gonna see what I remember now that I woke up, which I think is... Nope, not that. Nope, that bottom one. I don't got that bottom one. There we go. My fingernail again. And then this one is this. Can't do it quickly. I'm gonna have to sit and practice to figure out how to do it quickly, but I don't exactly have time right now. But we do indeed remember. I believe that was E and A, so we remember. We remember. Yes, indeed. But I have like a gigabrain idea. Oh my god, this might actually fucking work. It doesn't fit. It's so close. It is like so close to fitting, but it doesn't. I'm gonna use this as a guitar strap, but it doesn't fit. Hold on. It doesn't really work all that well, but I mean, it works. Yeah. I feel like it could be a little tighter. How's that? That's better. Then we can. Not too loud. Here's my strap that automatically flips this way. I think it's supposed to go on like this. I'm not really sure, but I mean, it'll do fine. Oh, I didn't even explain how I did it. There's a screw in here. So I unscrewed it, put this piece on the inside, and then screwed it back together. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's stop playing with my guitar. It is already almost 2 o'clock. Oh, I got a text message from work. What did they say? Yeah, so I'm going to get all dressed and ready for work. And, yeah, so let's do that. Come on, lazy. Let's actually do what we need to do. All right. Let's stop sitting and actually start getting ready for the day and get dressed. So let's do that. All right. As far as updates with this guitar, I don't think there's going to be many anytime real soon. Don't expect too many updates. I'm kind of just stuck in a certain situation right now where I have to figure out how to play that. That's the wrong one. And that really quickly. And I need to keep the bottom of my hand off this bottom string. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. We're going to be switching in between this and this. Yeah. We are going to be trying to figure out how to switch in between those pretty quickly. Pretty much all that I can do now is figure out how to switch in between those a lot quicker than I can right now. It's very similar to slide position, closed, first-ish, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, something like that. Just gotta be able to switch from 1 to 3 really quickly. Same concept, different instrument. But yeah, obviously it's a lot more involved than that. You know, there's a lot more places to put my fingers than on the trombone. But point is concept should be pretty similar. Just be able to switch into them relatively quickly. So we're gonna practice that until further notice and see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, it might be a couple days, it might be a couple months, depending on how often I do it, but I think we're gonna take it with me just in case I have some extra time. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Switching between those two. We're figuring out how to switch effectively and quickly. Certainly going to take some time, so. But the video I was watching, that's pretty much where we left off at, just learning that. That's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna learn how to do that. The lessons didn't really end there, obviously, but can't go further until I figure out how to do that. So, yeah. I guess the little clips that are now at the bottom of the guitar and the neck, I can clip things to them if I want. That could be cute. I can add little cute danglies to them. Let's upload the vlog. Still listening to Tightrope by Ellie Coves. Song is still that Fuego Fire. I do indeed like it quite a lot. Yeah, Tightrope, Ellie Coves. There's the album cover. Got it on repeat 1. Still, we've had it on repeat 1 for, well, since I've heard it. But we just pre-tripped the truck. All is good. Did not find any issues. Got everything packed up. I did get a notification saying that the routes are an hour behind, so I did sit here and play the guitar a little bit. Mostly, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Like, we're trying to get the finger dexterity right. Yeah. Trying to get the fingers to go in the right positions without thinking about it too much. That's pretty much all it is right now. There's not more that I can do. I'm sure that I can go learn a bunch of different other chords, but it doesn't matter if I can't link them all together. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. So we're focusing on that. Yeah, we're focusing on that, but time to actually go. We've caught up for our hour. They said they were running an hour behind. we've caught up that hour, so there we go. So yeah, we caught up our hour from how far they are behind, and we're going to stop playing around on the guitar back there, and we're gonna actually go ahead and get on out of here and go on this 180-mile drive up to the yard. So let's go ahead and get on this drive. Release the rays. Release the rays. All right, let's go ahead and go. All right. We are here at the yard, and the truck is in need of a diesel. So we're going to give it some. Needs about 150 gallons according to the gauge. It's probably going to take like 120. That's my guess. That is my guess. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and fill this up and see if it's actually cold enough outside to need a hoodie. All right, it took 124.5 gallons, which is nice. Truck is nice and filled up. We're gonna go ahead and get this trailer inspected. Yes, indeed. And we're apparently gonna drop my wallet in the process. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the trailer inspected and then go around the corner and get our load. All right, there's a truck in my way at the moment, so that's the thing. Also, I have the beginning of an absolute throbbing headache that's been kind of getting worse since I started driving today. I don't really know why. I don't really care why. My guess is Ponytail is not feeling very cash money today. That's my guess. But I'm gonna take Advil, 2 of these hoes. Hopefully it'll help me feel better, but yeah, I have a massive headache. Not exactly happy about that at all. But hey, here we are. Kinda is whatever it is. Not anything that I could do about it other than take some Advil, which is exactly what I did. I'm hungry. Yeah, I am hungry, and I want to eat. And the easiest thing for me to cook right now would be this chili. But I can't put this bowl in the microwave for obvious reasons. Made out of metal. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it in this bowl, which is made out of plastic. This is the chili that I made the other day with the hot dogs, except for I never ate any of it. Yeah, I literally didn't eat any of it. I ate the hot dogs with the chili, and then I put this in the fridge. That's exactly what happened. That is indeed exactly what happened. I did not eat. I didn't even put cheese on it. Yeah, I was very full with the hot dogs. So we just had the hot dogs and then put the chili away. That's kind of just really all that is what happened. But I'm gonna warm this up, so let's go ahead and do that. Wow, this headache has gotten so bad in the last couple of minutes. All right, we've loosened up this Ponytail. Hope that helps, along with the Advil. Getting a massive headache right now. Not feeling it. Be what it be. Be it's what it be. This truck is still in my way. I don't know what they're doing, but they're in my way. Can't connect to the trailer until they're done and out of my way, because of how close the trailers are parked together, so gonna have to wait. In other news, all of the paperwork's already filled out, except for the paperwork on the tablet, which I'm not going to fill out until I finish pre-tripping the truck. I do not fill out the tablet paperwork until I am connected and pre-tripped. That's just what I do, so let's, oh, is he moving? See if this is warm. No, that's cold. The center of that is cold, so we're going to put it back in for another 2 minutes, and then we're going to go connect to our trailer and pre-trip it and all that fun stuff. All right, 121 miles. Let's go ahead and check on out of here and get on this 2-hour drive. All right. We're here at the first location. It is 2309. This particular location gets 3. I need to call them and let them know that I am here. Let's go ahead and give them a call. All right, they said they'll let somebody know. So we're sitting and waiting until they open this door that I can see in my mirror right here. When they open that door, I'll go ahead and go in and get this unloaded. This particular location only gets 3. Not long. Alright, we're too far back, so we're gonna pull forward like an inch. Alright, we're all done here. All is good, no problems. Get up in the truck. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're up in the truck. Got a 17-mile drive to the next location. It is 23:27. All is good here, no issues. So, obviously, I am happy about that. So, let's go ahead and fill out this paperwork and get to the second location today. Alright, we are here at the second location. There is a truck on the door, so I have to wait for them to finish doing whatever they're doing. But it's 23:53. I'm gonna go ahead and call them and let them know that I'm here. Not that it's going to change anything. I still have to sit here and wait for them to get off the door, so yeah. But I'm gonna fill out this paperwork and get all that taken care of. Yes, indeed. Alright, it's 11:58 and we are on the door. We already called them. They said that they are back there, which, well, I kind of knew that. But at least I don't have to wait for them to come back, you know. I was kind of under the assumption that they all just, like, fucked off. But no, they didn't. Anyways, let's go in and get this unloaded. I think this place gets 6. This place gets 6, so yeah. Alright, it is 12:09. We are all finished here. The lady in there was incredibly pleasant, as well as all of the other employees that were standing there assisting with unloading. And we are making our way back to the truck, and we have quite an adventure ahead of us. The longest portion of our adventure, I believe. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and get up in the truck and navigate. I think we're looking at like 230 miles, I think is what we're looking at. But we'll see. Does anybody need an office chair? There's one behind this building. 4 hours, it says 244 miles. This might be the last place I'm getting to tonight. We'll have to see, but I don't think I'm getting much farther than that. Let's see first. Let's see. All right, cutting it close apparently. 244 miles. So let's go ahead and get on it like a bonnet. All right. We are here at the third location. Yes, we are. The drive here, at least driving wise, was uneventful. It is also 4:26. This particular location gets 4. Yeah, the actual driving to this location was uneventful. However, apparently I need to go to bed because the last, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours or however long it's been has just been me crying off and on. I need to go to bed. I'm tired, and I think that's why, is because I'm tired. So we're gonna go ahead and call this place, let them know that we're here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go inside and get this unloaded. Yes, indeed. And then go to bed. It's definitely needed. Yes, indeed. Alright, 4:43 and we are all done here. Yes, indeed. The drive to the next location is 1 hour and 3 minutes. And I have 53 minutes left on my clock, so clearly that is not happening at all. 4:44 and we are done here. We're gonna go park and go to bed. It's very well needed, given my mood on the way here. Well, we're at a really jank looking angle, but I told them that I would get as far out of the way as possible, and that requires a really jank angle. So we're parked in a really jank angle. Definitely not parked straight. The front of the truck is literally right in front of me, but the back of the truck is probably over there somewhere. We're parked really weird, but that's what we needed to do in order to fit in this particular location and take up as little room as possible. I would back straight up, but the problem is that there's a telephone pole directly behind here, and I wanted to make sure that I was at least in line with, if not behind, this guardrail. And you can see the guardrail there. I'm kind of in line with it, but if I were to park straight, the truck would probably be all the way out to that crack out there in the way, in the middle of the driveway. Can't really have that. Okay. I don't want to park that way. I don't want to block the driveway. I mean, they're probably annoyed enough that I'm already here, but it is whatever it is. I'm out of hours. There's nothing that any of us can do about it. So might as well try and get as much out of the way as possible, and this is the parking position that gets that. Also, the truck is leaning this way. Luckily, my pillow is up over here. If it was leaning the other way, I would just put the pillow on the other side and call it a day, but it's not. Don't need to worry about it. But I'm gonna close these curtains properly, get them situated the way I want, and then get dressed for bed. So let's do that. I also will not be editing the vlog right now. I believe, now let's hope this doesn't backfire, but I believe that I have to start this day at a time that requires me to end the day several hours prior to when the vlog needs to go up. So I will edit the vlog after work tomorrow. That's the plan. Now, is it going to work? I have no idea. I hope that it's going to work, because I need my sleep. I genuinely thought that I slept well before I left the house, but like, I didn't. I didn't at all. I just woke up at like 11 feeling rested, and I was like, all right, well, my alarm goes off in an hour. We're gonna call it a day, but then just get up. But I didn't actually think about how long I was actually asleep. I didn't sleep all that much. Yeah, my phone says that my watch says that I slept for 3 hours and 26 minutes. So, I mean, not really all that well. I mean, I went to bed, what did it say, at like 3 or something like that? Yeah, like 3 in the morning, even though I laid down for a little bit before 3, but I don't think I really got to fall asleep because I got a call from work. Dealt with that, set all of the alarms that were needed, did all the math and all that fun stuff. Then I went to bed. It says I went to bed from like 3:20 to 8, which I know is 5 hours, but it says that most of it I was asleep, or I was awake. So it said that I was awake for an hour and 20 minutes of all of that. And I'm pretty sure at 8 o'clock I went up and went to the bathroom and then went back to bed, and I remember not being able to fall asleep, but I don't remember how long that took. And then it was 11. And I thought I went back to bed, but my watch was like, yeah, no, you ain't go back. You ain't go back to bed. So, not good sleep, let's say. Which explains why I was tired and why I was getting upset so easily over this last drive. I mean, it's nothing abnormal. It's the same shit, different day. Upsetty spaghetti about a girl, because, you know, I ain't done that enough. But it's what it be. Maybe if I got better sleep, I wouldn't be upsetty spaghetti, you know? Imagine that. Because I'm pretty sure that's exactly why, is because I didn't sleep well. Alright, we're dressed for bed. We got our alarm set. Hopefully this will work the way that I want it to work. If it doesn't, well, whoops. Maybe I should have done that fucking right now. Oh god, I went on a whole fucking rant and didn't record any of it. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm gonna edit the vlog when I am done tomorrow, not right now. I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it when I wake up. I will do it when I park the truck tomorrow. So hopefully we park in enough time to deal with it, but If not, then, well, that sucks, but I'm gonna prioritize my sleep because I have been awake for over 18 hours with 3 to 5 hours of sleep, depending on if you want to believe my watch when it says 3:20 something, or not believe it and just say, well, you weren't awake for an hour and a half. Your watch was being stupid. You were asleep for like 5. Less than 5. Whichever one you want to count, that's up to you. I don't care. Point is, 3 to 5 hours of sleep, less than 5, and then a 16. No, 18. I've been up for over 18 hours, so I'm gonna take my medicine. I'm also going to prioritize my sleep because we were upsetty spaghetti. And I know sometimes you be upsetty spaghetti and it's fine, and other times you're not upsetty. Well, other times you're upsetty spaghetti, but it's not okay. I don't know. Sometimes it's okay to be upsetty with the spaghetti because that means that when you're no longer upsetty, you have spaghetti. Probably needed it anyways. I'm gonna give it a stack. Makes me feel better anyways. So I don't really care that I was upsetty spaghetti. I just think it's because I'm very tired and I need to go to bed. So I am going to take this time to sleep for the next 9.5 hours. And then we'll get up and then we'll do work stuff and then we'll park the truck and then we'll edit the vlog and upload it. That is the plan. The vlog that's supposed to go up in 3 hours is already up. So I'm obviously not talking about that one. I'm talking about the next one. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to bed. Night-night. Oh, before I night-night, I saw something really, really cool. I saw possibly one of the rarest vehicles that I am aware of that I think I've ever seen. So, now, I see Porsches all the time. I see Lamborghinis relatively often. I see old cars pretty often, either on the road or on trailers. I see a lot of old cars all the time. And then Rolls Royces here and there. I've seen a couple here and there. But this is the first time I've ever seen this type of vehicle. And I was actually, like, stunned. I was literally like, what? It is a Ford, but it's more than just a Ford. Let's start with that. It's basically a Ford Raptor, but better. And now I've seen tons of Ford Raptors all over the place. Obviously, they're normal. The part that isn't normal about this is that it was made or modified by a different company. There is a company in Texas somewhere. I don't remember where at in Texas, but there's a company in Texas called Hennessy, and I'm not talking about the alcohol. It is a vehicle modification company, and they take these vehicles, they modify them, and make them look, sound, and be substantially better, as well as way more powerful a lot of the times. So I've been aware of this company for several years. I've seen videos of the vehicles that they make, and they make special order, I believe, for select individuals. And of course, it's a ridiculous amount of money. I honestly thought that I would never see a Hennessy type vehicle ever. However, on the way to the yard today, a Hennessy Velociraptor passed me up on the highway, and I was like, what is that actually what I think it is? I was literally shocked to the point of no words for at least 5 seconds, if not 10. I honestly never thought that I would see any Hennessy type vehicle. I just didn't think that was something that I'd see. So there was that, which is why I was so surprised. Velociraptor, yeah. Images, not the 6-wheel one, not images. It's a little different. Okay, here we go. Not as powerful as I thought it was, but still pretty powerful. It's an upgrade for the Ford Raptor, obviously. I already said that. Yeah, it pushes the horsepower up to 558. Comes with an off-road kit, branded front bumper and a branded rear bumper, off-road wheels and tires, fold-out steps. I'm not too surprised about the fold-out steps. That seems normal. They take a normal vehicle and just upgrade it. 672 foot-pounds of torque at 558 horsepower. Brake horsepower. Ooh, brake horsepower. This says Hennessy Performance, the Texas-based hypercar manufacturer and high-performance vehicle creator. That's on their website. I was just going to say a modification company, but they say hypercar manufacturer and high-performance vehicle creator. I was right about Texas. I knew that. I just never thought I'd see one. Here is the front of the Ford Velociraptor. Hennessy Velociraptor. The Venom F5. What do you mean, Venom F5? What is a Venom F5? Nah, I want information. Is this a complete custom-built car by Hennessy? And not even a real car? Like, is it only them? Interesting. I did not know about that. That's cool. Alright, go back, because I don't care about that. We got a Silverado. 625 horsepower. Oh my god, they've got a Suburban? Okay, I kind of like that. Dodge Mammoth, or Ram Mammoth, whatever you want to call it. That's 1,000 horsepower. Another Silverado. Oh, there's a Sierra. Nice. Super Venom, that's the Mustang Dark Horse that they altered. Bronco. Silverado. Demon, Dodge Demon. Escalade, Raptor. Cadillac Blackwing. Mustang Dark Horse. Bronco, another Escalade, TRX, RHO, whatever that is, another Bronco, Raptor, F-150, Mustang GT, Challenger, Charger, Durango, Camaro ZL1, Tahoe, Suburban, and the Yukon. I mean, the Suburban is looking pretty nice. Has released a comprehensive new performance upgrade package for the Chevy Suburban. Hennessy boosts an output of late model GM 6.2 liter V8 powered vehicles, takes power from the mild 420 brake horsepower factory level to 600 brake horsepower, transforming the acceleration driving dynamic. I don't know when I stopped recording, but I'm still on Hennessy's website looking at stuff. Every time I say Hennessy, I think of the drink, but I also think of this company. I think of both of them. Okay. Didn't they? Yes, the Silverado. What do they do with the Silverado? Pretty much the same thing they did with the Yukon and the Tahoe. Okay, and the Suburban. Alright. I need to go to bed and stop looking at this website. Anyways, I never thought in my life I would actually ever see a Hennessy model anything. At least not in person. Something that I've seen quite a few videos online about. They look really cool. They look really nice. Sounds pretty cool. Also sounds really expensive. Because you basically buy a brand new vehicle and then immediately send it to them, and then they dump a ungodly amount of money into it to make it way better. So, not cheap. I've never seen one in the 9-ish years of driving. Never thought I was going to see one. So I was actually shocked when I saw that it was a Ford Velociraptor and it said Hennessy on it,
and it also said Velociraptor on it, and I was just, what? I was very surprised. In my opinion, that's the rarest car that I've seen. Now, I don't know anything about really old vehicles, so maybe I saw something really old that was really cool that, would mean something if I knew anything about it, but I don't really know anything about it, so at the moment, I'm going to put Velociraptor, or, well, not the Velociraptor. Anything by Hennessy. Up above pretty much anything else. I mean, even above Rolls-Royce. I mean, I know for a fact I've seen 2 in Chattanooga, which I was like, why are there Rolls-Royces in Chattanooga? And then I think I saw one in Cincinnati, and then I drove by a dealership in LA. I don't even know how many times I drove by that dealership, not including all of the ones that drove by me while I was in LA. So, I mean, even though Rolls-Royces are ridiculously expensive, I've seen quite a few of them, but I have only seen, today, one Hennessy modified vehicle. So that's at the top of my list of coolest things I've seen. I mean, I see Ferraris probably once a month, if not more. Kind of the same with the Lamborghinis. I feel like I see Porsches multiple every day. I feel like Rolls-Royces, I think, are more of a one every couple of years, maybe, to a handful in a couple months, depending on where I was. So, it kind of just depends, but I was actually stunned by seeing that, and I think it's really cool. I know it's just a stupid car. They're all just stupid cars. I mean, this is a stupid glorified car. I do enjoy stupid cars. Especially ones with beds in them. That are big and giant. Yeah. Alright, I've gone on way longer than I wanted to about that. I just wanted to talk about it because I was shocked and excited. And I wanted to make sure that I talked about it before I forgot. Which I was planning on talking about it, I don't know how many times already today. Because again, shocked and surprised and wanted to talk about it and excited, and I was like, I'll talk about it at the yard, and then I forgot, and then I was like, alright, first location, forgot, second location, forgot, third location, kinda forgot. I was happy with it. I was excited. It was cool. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. So night. Alright, I am awake. Yes, indeed. And it is 3. I woke up at 2 because that's when my alarm went off and reset my alarm for 3, so yeah. Anyways, I need to end today's vlog and start the next one, so I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, a phone hug. And bye-bye.